In Oakland, California Attorney General Rob Bonta is on the hot seat as families impacted by police violence are rallying to demand reforms.
They gathered at the Oscar Grant Plaza this afternoon. They plan to highlight the alarming rise of in-custody deaths and what they say is a failure of the police to prosecute officers involved. John Ramos has more.
There's been a lot of concern in Oakland lately about elected officials being soft on criminals. But one group is challenging the state attorney general for being silent on what they say is police abuse.
We want accountability. We want it now. If we don't get it, we're going to shut it down.
Just last month, Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Price was recalled from office for focusing too much on police abuse and not enough on prosecuting crimes. But Terry Lovett believes what happened to her son in police custody was a crime, one that is being ignored.
It's basically consume me. This is what I do every day, all day. I do nothing else but try to find out what happened to my child.
Jelani Lovett was born and raised in Oakland, but was arrested and convicted of robbery in Los Angeles. In September of 2021, he was awaiting transfer to another facility when he died in a county jail cell. Terry was told he died of a fentanyl overdose.
But I've gotten pictures from the coroner's department that shows that Jelani was beat. I've gotten pictures in my discovery that shows a hole in the back of Jelani's head.
So far, no one has been willing to talk to Terry about what really happened.
I've climbed the ladder till I'm at the Attorney General's office, and he just refuses to talk to me. They pay out the taxpayers' money, your money, my money, to settle these cases, and the officers don't get reprimanded. They don't get put on suspension. They don't get fired, and it's ridiculous. When is he going to do his job?
Jelani died in Los Angeles, but there have been a disturbing number of in-custody deaths in jails around the state, including the Bay Area. At Santa Rita Jail in Alameda County, more than 66 people have died since 2014.
Anybody that's in custody, you have a right to come in the same way you left. Or if you go get sent to prison, go to your next destination without dying in that custody. And a lot of in-custody deaths happen, and they sweep it under the rug because the families don't have money, they don't have support, and they just want to just hush everybody up, and we're not going to just be hushed up.
So they've been traveling around the state to raise awareness and pressure Attorney General Rob Bonta to address the problem. Justice reform activists say so far the only action has come from legal settlements, with almost no one being held criminally responsible. And they say that's not going to change as long as information about police abuse investigations is allowed to be kept secret.
To be able to pursue these cases, to bring these officers to justice, to jail the killer cops, you need to be able to bring forward the evidence. And a lot of that evidence is held in secret by the police department, so we're demanding open the archives. And as the Attorney General, he has the keys to the cabinet. You know, he could actually release these files if he wanted to, but that's something that he's not willing to do in his role of protecting the police. He is the top cop.
While running for the office, Bonta promised to do something to curb abuse by officers, both on the streets and in the jails. He wrote, quote, "Whether you have a loved one in jail or are worried about crime in your neighborhood, we all benefit when there is action to ensure the integrity of policing in our state," end quote. Those who have lost loved ones while in police custody say it shouldn't be even more dangerous after the police arrive.
Activists are demanding that Attorney General Bonta hold monthly meetings with impacted family members, inspect conditions at all California jails and prisons, and stop taking campaign contributions from police unions.